If you're a conveyancing lawyer or estate agent, you've likely seen a property sale fall through at the last minute. Not because the buyer changed their mind, but because the mortgage lender refused to lend. And more often than not, the reason is unapproved building work. Illegal loft conversions, extensions without planning permission, or load-bearing walls removed without documentation. It's frustrating. The buyer is ready. The seller is desperate. The chain is hanging by a thread. And yet the mortgage company says no, all because there's no structural survey to prove the work is safe. Let's break it down. When a property has been altered without proper local authority approval, lenders treat it as a risk. They don't want to finance a home that might be structurally unsound. That's where a structural survey for mortgage approval becomes essential. But not just any survey. You need a structural survey that specifically addresses unapproved building work, one that's recognized by lenders and gives them the confidence to proceed. This is where conveyancers and agents can add real value by spotting the red flags early and steering the seller or buyer toward a reliable structural survey before the mortgage application is submitted. Here's what that looks like in practice. A buyer falls in love with a property that has a loft conversion, great space but no building regs. The lender says no. Sale falls through. Sound familiar? Now imagine the same buyer, same property, but this time the seller has commissioned a targeted structural survey for mortgage approval. The report confirms the loft conversion is structurally sound, even if it lacks formal approval. The lender sees the evidence, approves the mortgage, and the sale completes without a hitch. That's not fiction. We've helped unlock more than 54 million in home sales by providing exactly this kind of structural survey solution. Our reports tackle unapproved alterations head-on, giving mortgage lenders the reassurance they need. And it's not just about satisfying lenders, it's about protecting the buyer, the seller, and your deal. Because when you wait until the mortgage valuation to uncover these issues, it's often too late. The lender isn't going to negotiate. They'll just walk away. That's why early detection is key. During the early stages of conveyancing or marketing a property, if there's even a hint of unapproved work, get a structural survey organised. It's a proactive step that can turn a potential deal breaker into a deal maker. And let's be honest, with property transactions taking months, no one wants a surprise 2 days before the keys are due to be handed over when the mortgage offer is pulled. Remember, the lender needs to see structural integrity, the buyer needs mortgage approval, and you need the deal to complete. Get the right survey, get ahead of the problem, get the sale done.